Hey you guys, coming live to you from my classroom. So today I'm talking about income. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that my phone is all propped up and stuff. So I'm talking to you guys about income today, and it made me so icky to talk about income when I first started this coaching journey, but now that I've realized money is not a dirty word, and if I am paying this forward to people and helping them with their health and fitness journey and trying to help other people start a business themselves, then why am I not talking about my income? So today I'm going to post and some of you guys might have seen it, I've been posting on my social a little bit more about it, my income progression. A little after this video I'm going to post it. My progression from when I first became a coach and from when I didn't put as much time to this business to when I put a little bit more time into it, but both on part-time hours, and I did different things throughout my journey as a health and fitness coach to help me progress in income and to help me build that. And those different actions that I put forth will kind of show you how that affected my income. Sorry, I meant to put that together and post it before I started this video, but I forgot. Teacher life. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my journey with how I got started into coaching as far as how it progressed and affected my income. So when I first started, I started for the discount. To be honest, I shared this in my story, and so my whole goal was just to get a discount because I like to save stuff. And then my coach said, hey, I told her, I was like, I don't know if I can afford this stuff anymore. I know the other products and shakes out there that are comparable in ingredients. They don't really work as well for me. I had tried them actually before I had ever tried the amazing superfood shake that Beachbody offers. I tried all of these other meal replacement shakes and things, and they either tasted like shit or they didn't get me as good results, and they didn't I didn't feel as good when I was on them, if that made sense. Shakeology completely changed and helped my digestion, and I've always had really bad digestive issues, so that was huge for me. So I wanted to keep drinking this stuff, and I could not afford it. There's no way that I could afford it every single month. And so I was thinking of canceling my subscription, and my coach was just like, look, you only have to help 3 people a month to cover the cost of that. And to be honest, if you want to do this for the discount on products and to rock your health and fitness journey, I have plenty of people on my team that do that. They are lifers. They know that it changed their life. They love being a part of this community. They have no interest in the coaching opportunity because maybe they have other side incomes already, or they don't really feel like they have the time in their schedule, or they just aren't interested in it, and that is 100% fine. But if that is you, I do urge you to think you could earn that. You could earn back the investment that you made on you, and I'll talk about that a little bit in a minute when I talk about, getting started right. So that's how it started for me, right? I just wanted to cover the cost of that, and I did. I helped 3 people a month. You start with friends and family, right? So when I first started, sorry, my hair is bugging me, so I'm going to put it up because I keep staring at it. So when I first started, I asked mommy, and I was like, I want to start being able to help other people with this and earn enough to cover the costs of what I'm doing health and fitness wise. And so I want somebody to do this with me and try to get some results from it. And my mom, who had kind of already been looking for something but didn't think it would work for her. She's 55, she has knee problems, whatever. She just did it because honestly, on our team, we talk about it as a dirt list. My mom would buy dirt from me. I have a list of people that would probably, if I came up to her and I was like, this bag of dirt is really, really important to me and I really, really need somebody to purchase it, she would buy it from me. So I knew that she would participate in this with me, and then my fiance did as well. And then my dad's girlfriend did because I asked her. And so that's just how it happened. We did this thing at Harvest called Harvest Hoedown at school, and everybody buys barbecue tickets, and they don't always go to the barbecue, but they buy the tickets anyway. That's what some of my friends and family did for me because I was trying to start something, and they just kind of jumped in on it with me. To be honest, my dad's girlfriend never really drank the shakes, and she never really did the workout programs. But you know what? She helped me get started. She helped me grow my business, and she did that for me. And if she would have done it, then she would have had amazing results. And my mom has lost 40 pounds. She's 55 years old and kept it off and is still pressing play on the same workouts that I do every single day. How's that for accountability? When I don't want to do my workout, my mom's doing the same dang workout. What the heck? So, I really just got started by helping the people that are closest to me. And even if you think that you know nobody that wants this, you probably do. People don't go around talking about how they're unhappy with their body, or about how they don't love the way they look, or about how they don't have any energy, or about how they lack self-confidence, or they don't go around and talk about that. But that doesn't mean that they don't want it. It doesn't mean they won't want it at some time. And even like my closest friends, my best friend, several of my best friends are just now joining me. They're just now reaching out. They're just now seeing that I'm approved for the products. They're just now wanting to start with me, even though I had asked them in the past. But it's all about, like, why wouldn't I start by helping the people around me, even if it's just for a hobby, even if it's just to pay it freaking forward. Like, if I'm healthy and if I'm loving the products and if I'm loving the way this works, why would I not do that? So I started doing that, and just through that, I started helping 3 people a month and earning those shakes for free. Like, I have not paid for these amazing superfood shakes that are expensive as heck and that are delicious since I started this business. I haven't paid for it. And so when people say about the price, I'm like, you can earn your investment back in 1 month, and you can pay for it every single month after that if you dedicate yourself to that. And as it kind of shifted for me was I started posting my journey on social media very nervously, very hesitantly, very sporadically, because I was nervous that people would judge me and delete me off social media and think I was weird. And you know what? Honestly, some people did. But guess what? It's my social media. If you don't like it, you can click unfollow and it's fine. And if people didn't want to see my journey on Instagram, then I would just continue posting it on Facebook, and it was fine. I started digging into how to grow my social media, how to use hashtags, how to use geotags, all of this stuff that I had no idea about, because I'm teachable. I can learn stuff, right? Hi, Victoria. And I just learned that if I were sharing my journey, if I was talking about the things that were working for me, if I was showing up as exactly who I am, that's one of my favorite things about this job. I can be exactly who I am. I dance every single day in this classroom. I talk about my struggles. I talk about my wins. I show up relatably, and people responded to that. People wanted to know what I was doing. People wanted to know why I have so much energy, why I changed my life, how I changed my life, first physically and now financially. And I have done that. And so slowly, not super slowly, but my first month, I know I made $50. As a teacher, $50, huge for me. I could fill my tank with gas. I literally made crap when I first started teaching. I have a little bit of a better job now, but still. My third month, I believe I was making like $200 a month. But guys, that was my student loan payment. And then I was making my car payment. And then I was making my rent. And now I'm making all of my bills combined. So as a teacher, as somebody who really struggles, who loves to travel, who loves to do the things and go to beer fests and concerts and festivals and all of this stuff, it is absolutely huge. So this doesn't have to be something that you want to quit your job with. It doesn't have to be something that you want to do completely full time, even though it is something now that I want to do. That was not even on my radar until recently. It can be something that is just I love shopping. Don't you like shopping? Everybody needs a little bit of income for something extra, and it can definitely be that for you. So as I started helping more people, as I started growing my Instagram, I kind of shifted towards getting more people signed up with a challenge pack, and I'll talk about that in a minute, how you get started. But essentially, that is how you help people. You help people with these amazing health and fitness programs, shakes, nutrition tools, and your accountability groups. And so I started getting people started with that. I started earning a little bit more money, and now I'm growing in my own team of coaches underneath me that are helping people do what I'm kind of talking to you guys about. They're helping people get started on their health and fitness journey as well, and that is kind of where the real bacon is. But I'm going to talk a little bit about what we actually do to earn and how that income actually works, how it comes to you. So, because it seems kind of vague when I'm just talking about it, the 4 vital behaviors, but how do these actually come into play? How do you get the money? So essentially, when you get started with Beachbody, the way to get started right, if you haven't joined me as well, is by getting started with a challenge pack. That is a year's worth of Beachbody On Demand, which is 700 plus workout. It's a fitness for Netflix. It is amazing. There are meal plans on there that go with every single workout. There are recipe booklets. There is a cooking show. There are pretty much any workout that you can think of. There's an example of it on there, and you can stream it from your phone. You can stream it from your iPad. You can stream from your smart TV. I have done these workouts literally everywhere. I've done them when I'm camping. I've done them in my classroom. I've done them in different countries. I've done them in hostels. And I have done them on the beach. So that's amazing in itself. So you get a year's worth of that. You get 30 superfood shakes, superfood and protein shakes. And guys, they are not meal replacement shakes. They just aren't. Like, it's not a magic shake. You don't drink it and immediately get skinny. And if that were the case, like, I'm sorry, you need to second guess what the heck you're drinking, because there's no magic pill out there. There's no quick fix. And everybody wants to believe that there is. And so I remember my mom drinking Slim Fast as a kid, and so I've kind of always had a weird thing about meal replacement shakes, because like she pretty much just starved herself and drank Slim Fast, to be honest, to lose weight, and I wasn't going to do that, right? Like, because then as soon as you stop drinking it, you gain the weight back. This is not like that. It is an accessory to your fitness journey to help make it, easier for you, and to help fuel your body with the food that we so often lack in our nutrition. So even if you're eating healthy, you are still missing things in your diet that we need as humans, superfoods. And so these, it's filled with 70 plus superfoods that kind of fill in the holes in your nutrition, and it's an easy source of protein. You need to have protein in your diet in order to build muscle. So it's an easy source of protein. It's super convenient. I call it the best fast food that's pretty much ever happened to me. It tastes really good, so it kills my sweet tooth cravings, gives me energy. My hairdresser's always saying how strong my hair is, and she thinks it's due to that. So there's all these, like, I can't even really speak to the science behind it, even though I have read and watched a lot of videos about it, and I have looked up the ingredients and really done the work on that. But at the same time, I just know that it makes me feel good, and I really held off on getting that for a very long time, and I wish I hadn't, because I drank a lot of junky stuff, to be honest, that either didn't taste good or it had a bunch of crap in it. So you get the year's worth of workout. Sorry, that was a tangent. You get 30 meals, essentially, and like I have it for breakfast every day. Like, I used to drive through for breakfast, and that was costing me about the same as these shakes, right? Anyways, you get 30 meals with Beachbody On Demand. You get those meal plans that I talked about. You get workout calendars to follow. It makes it so simple, and you also get little portion control containers. And I think so many people eat healthy, or they think that they eat healthy, but they're just eating too much. And so this helps you basically, like, keep your portions in check, and they're color-coded for different food groups, and it tells you, the meal plans tell you how many to eat a day. And they look like, it's funny because they look so tiny. I wish I had one with me. They look so tiny, but whenever you like dump them out on the plate, you're like, oh my gosh, I get to eat all this food. And I always hear my challengers like, I can't even eat all this food. Like, I didn't know it was okay to eat this and still, like, lose weight and still get results, but it's because you're eating real freaking food. And that's what this has taught me. Like, if nothing else, this challenge pack that you get started with, it gives you all the tools to succeed. I've done workouts before. I've been to the gym and I've done the fitness classes, and I loved them, but I wasn't getting results because my nutrition was not matching what I was doing. I've also ate really healthy, starved myself with grilled chicken salads, and not starved myself, but I've just eaten grilled chicken salads and got bored and felt like I wanted to, like, go crawl in a corner because all I wanted was a freaking chocolate bar. I don't want to eat like that either. I want to live a life where I can go have a beer, because some of these programs, they have cheat days built in. They have recipes that are healthy desserts, and I want to be able to live my life that way, in a life of balance. I want to be able to travel and go to a beer fest and do the things and still get results, and this taught me how to do it. So this challenge pack is going to get you set up with the tools in order to be successful with the health and fitness journey. And so how do we make money as coaches? It is by selling challenge packs. That's what it is. It's by, that is kind of how we earn. We get 25% commission for every challenge pack that is sold. And so that can add up if you sell a lot of challenge packs. But the rep to that is, if you want to just keep selling challenge packs for the rest of your life, which is great. It's amazing to help people with those. I sell people a challenge pack. I get them set up in a boot camp, and I commit myself to making them have an amazing experience in order to help them lose weight or gain muscle or whatever their health and fitness goals are. So I set them in a challenge pack group. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place, been teaching all day. I set them up in a group, and like, I think it really intimidates people when I talk about coaching, that they have to come up with all this stuff for this inspiring, amazing group. Beachbody actually has templates that you can use in these groups. I'm kind of a creative person, so I've adapted them a little bit to myself and my own words and my own voice, and I've like made cute little graphics to go along with them, but you don't even have to do that. You can just copy and paste, and they give you the tools for running these successful groups to help people get results. And I always check in with my people. I check in with them every few days. I make sure that they don't need help with the fitness aspect and the nutrition aspect. And even though with the challenge pack, you get that accountability group, you get that coach, I view it as like my personal mission to get these people results. And so for me, it's not like just selling a challenge pack to people and then buy. No, I'm providing an experience. Like I'm providing, helping them to get those results. And so that's what you do as a coach. You just freaking help others. You pay it forward, and why wouldn't you want to? I so wish that somebody would have brought this to me earlier, and like I feel good. Like I feel good that I've helped 4 people lose over 50 pounds. And if I never earned a dime from that, that's freaking amazing. And I felt an amazing sense of purpose for doing that. So if it's only for that, like that is amazing. So you earn money. You earn 25% commission off everything that you sell. That is the challenge packs, the shakes. We also have granola bars now that are really amazing. We have pre-workout, post-workout. Some people can just get yearly subscriptions. That's also amazing. But that's essentially how we earn. But what happens is after you start helping people with all these amazing like tools, they in turn tend to want to help others too. And so if you sign up coaches underneath you and help them learn how to run this business, help them learn the things that I'm teaching you guys, because you know how to do it too. And it's just like, if you start like participating in Challenge Pack and you start getting your own results, then you know more than somebody who hasn't even started it yet. So why wouldn't you want to pay that forward? And so then the people that I've helped also want to start running this business, also want to start helping other people, because honestly, they just fall in love with it and it lights them up and they want to share it. And so once you start building a team of your own, you earn this thing called team cycle bonus. So as different coaches that are underneath you are purchasing things and selling challenge packs and blah, 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 you in turn get a certain amount of points. I'm not very good at explaining this, but you get a certain amount of points that causes you to get another supplemental income because of that. And so the real bacon, and you're going to see in my coaching graphic later, is when you start building a team and when you start helping others get started with their own coaching business as well. And so what is amazing about that is like, it's not a pyramid scheme, because the thing is, like, I still have to be helping other people. I can't just like be like, oh, hey, everybody, go sell all the things, and I sit up here on my throne and I watch them. No, you have to continue being a proof the products work or it doesn't work. Like if you drop a rank, it's kind of confusing to explain, then you don't earn any money from it. So it's not a pyramid scheme, but building a team, paying it forward, helping these people learn how to run this business, that ends up coming back and helping you with your income as well. Long story short, once I started building this team under me, like my income now is $1,200 a month on average, and that varies. But the thing is, whatever you put into this business, if I quit my job right now and I put more into this business, I'm confident that I would get more out of it. If I travel during the summer and I put in an hour a day into this business, or 10 or 20 minutes a day into this business, I would probably get less out of it than I'm getting now. But that's a beautiful thing, because I'm a teacher. If I stay at the school tonight until 9 o'clock and I show up an hour early tomorrow for work, I don't get paid a dime extra for that. I don't get paid a dime extra for that extra work that I put in. And with this, everything that I put into it, it's very attractive to me because I get it back. I get it back out of it, not only in just like all the good feels, but also in income. And I see the potential in what this could be. And because you start building a team of people underneath you that are helping others start their business, and then they're helping others start their business, and it can become this big team of humans that honestly, we are a family. And it sounds super weird, but like my coach is one of my best friends. We travel together. We go to a yearly coach summit as a team, and we stay in an Airbnb together, and we do workouts with the super trainers. As a Team Beachbody coach, if you are helping 3 people a month, you earn a cruise or a trip to another country. I think it was in Punta Cana last year. I wasn't a coach at the time, so I didn't get to go on that one. But I earned a cruise to the Bahamas and Haiti in March just for helping 3 people a month for this entire year. And I'm sorry, I love my job. I love my teaching job. I love changing minds, but you can't pay the bills with a smile. And so at the end of the day, it becomes really attractive to me to be able to earn and be rewarded for my efforts. And so all of this is to say is that whatever you want out of this business, you can get out of this business. If you want the discount and if you want to get started right and if you want to work on your health and fitness journey, fan-freaking-tastic. You can start that way. But I do want to urge you, as like I'm kind of wrapping this week up, I'm going to do some more posts and some more Q&As tomorrow, but I want to urge you to realize that whenever I first started, actually, I was like, I think I'm going to go through like 2 to 3 programs and I'm going to get like a really, really good transformation, and then maybe I'll start coaching and maybe I'll start trying to pay off my shakes that way. And my coach challenged me and said, but why do you want to miss out on showing people the journey? And then it clicked, and it clicks now when I say, if I had a 6-pack right now, would you really, like, if I had a 6-pack and I was like, hey, look at me, like, I already look awesome. Look at me doing the things. I work out every single day. Like, I wouldn't be relatable to anybody because they aren't really along with me on my journey. If I weren't struggling and going through the hardships and saying, like, I'm learning this too, then people wouldn't relate to me as well. Because I'm sorry, but, like, I want to know that somebody like me can do this, and that, like, if they can do it, I can do it too. And so I would encourage you that if you want to get started with the challenge pack, if you want to get started